What's up, guys? Upcat here, and welcome back to the Settlers Heritage of Kings. Last time, we were hopefully just finishing up the Kalwa map. I hope we're just finishing it. I mean, not much left to do other than destroy this base. Now, where was this tower? Oh, I think I got them all, didn't I? Yeah, that was kind of the point of ending the video when I did.
Fly.
Anything? Always best to make sure.
Consider
Okay,
it
I think we're good.
as you command. Immediately.
I don't see anything that looks like it can kill me.
Now you can show me what you've learned.
That's a good sign. Oh, we just murked a settler. Or a serf, I should say. Plenty of garrisons. Well, the cannons will get here eventually. Eric, do that and do that.
Without concern. Enemies have assaulted a hero. It's payday.
Are you not, like, going to shoot?
Put them down.
I was going to say, surely they have longer range than that. Target that one.
For honor and glory.
Eric, oh, not Salim.
With pleasure.
Eric, come over here for a second.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Put them down.
I want Eric's buff on the cannons for a bit. Get some serious damage output. I essentially have 6 cannons now rather than just the, just the 3. Well, I expect the mission to end very, very suddenly, so brace yourselves. Maybe some of the audio might get cut.
I'll do my best.
Be brave. Victory will be ours.
Yes.
Attack move. Let's try the cannon factory. Oh, hello. Everyone back up.
Defend yourself.
We got,
You were under attack. Consider it done.
we got problems. Of course they have more cannons, why wouldn't they? Let me guess, there's a fort up here.
Explore the land.
Or a fortress, I should say.
Yes.
Come over here for a second. Cannon towers. Oh, a stables. They have a stables, but no horsemen.
For honor and glory.
That's fine.
But me
You
and my
lot,
boys the night
get over
out.
here. Have some fun. I really need to get them repaired. They are in a bit of a rough situation. Yeah, they'll be fine. By the time I've replenished them and brought them back over,
Not
Well.
more to get here.
should be probably over by then. Ah, could you mind all that out? Yeah, not a lot left, is there? I've got everything.
The
There's
day
some
for
trees over
paying
here.
bills. Taxes
Get
and
them.
wages are paid.
Good. Okay. You lot get back here. Cannons. Pull forward. Don't know what that surf's gonna do. Well, nothing. Got riddled with the crossbow bolts. Or arbalist bolts, I suppose they are.
We'll take care of that.
Where's the first tower? There it is.
To death. Attack.
Do not get caught with his trousers down. That would be very bad. Hold position. Buff them.
Your wish is my command.
Let the cannons do the work. Is there any
Now you
point
can
to this
show me
stone
what you've
cannon?
learned.
Does it shoot us just as far?
For honor and glory.
Oh no, it'll probably get shot if I go any further. Actually,
Charge!
will it?
Do not worry.
It might not.
Seize them.
Oh, no, it will.
You came upon enemies.
It definitely will.
We are attacking.
That's fine.
As you wish.
Like I said, we'll just ever so slowly chop through them. Is there just a stable up
Explore
here?
the land.
All right.
Is there just a stable or is there there's a garrison as well? There has to be a fortress like right in this back corner or something. So I'm sure I would have seen one by now. Eric, come back over here.
As you desire.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, it ended. That's
Yes,
fine.
master.
We'll get it back again in a minute. Come on, where is it? There it is.
Be brave. Victory will be ours.
You
Consider
lot
it
move
done.
forward. Eric
So be
can
it.
hold position behind the cannons.
As you desire.
Nothing to do in the tribute menu. No, protect the village and
Your workers are
destroy
paid
the
their
outpost.
taxes.
Okay. Do I have to go deal with that other rebel village? I hope not. I could do it. Probably without too much trouble as well, but I'd just rather not get involved in that again. They were already a pain. So you better not punch my cannons. I say he won't get far.
Wish is my command. Immediately.
Yes.
Dario, send another
Fly.
eagle up there. I want to see what's going on again. Okay, we got the stables. Is that it? Oh, there it is. Knew there was one somewhere. Well, they had to be, quite frankly. Okay, everyone pile up. Eric, you hold position there. Do that. You lot fire at that.
Now you can show me what you've learned.
Salim, put a booby trap down.
Could do it any better.
That didn't go off. Yeah, Surf will probably run over it at some point. Oh, you get stuck in as well, lad.
Seize them.
Don't be shy. Ah, if only I had some more swordsmen. I suppose I could have built some more and walked them up. Yeah, it's fine. We'll manage. I shouldn't even waste my time destroying the stables, quite honestly, but here we are. You lot deal with that
Be
stuff.
brave. Victory will be ours.
Now
Good.
you can show me what you've learned.
Feel free to fire at the buildings. Knock
Your
Eric out of
workers
there.
are paying their taxes.
Oh, Eric and his buff. It's fantastic and utterly broken, especially his spin move as well. Just annihilates anything.
Now you can show me what you've learned. Yes. Yes, master.
Let's see, you don't have to go that far. Surely they can see from there.
All right.
Okay, everyone pull forward a bit. Seeing as though you're having a little freak.
Attack.
Yes.
That's only a base level keep, so my cannons will have it done in seconds. Is this mission over? Oh.
Port Kaloa had finally regained its peace. Thanks to their new safety, the people were slowly able to live their normal and untroubled lives again.
Good.
Mordred's outpost was destroyed, and the villagers could breathe a sigh of relief. But Ari was still nowhere to be found.
Uh-oh.
Mary de Mortfichet wanted to convince the heroes to stay, but there were rumors about bad happenings in other estates. A great plague. Helios stayed with Mary de Mortfichet. He had gathered some information that did not make any real sense yet, so he felt he'd be of more use to the heroes if he remained. While the other heroes still had some doubts about Ari's sincerity, Dario decided to follow her to the other villages.
Huzzah. Okay, then what's next on? The Great Plague. Even more estates of Countess Mary de Mortfichet, I don't know, are in despair? Yeah, that's despair. And she still keeps absolutely quiet about the whole thing. And even the disappearance of the young Robber Knight, Ari, is just another mystery. Let's get stuck in.
Ari had been gone for weeks now, and the others had a hard time finding her tracks. When they arrived in one of the other villages, they found out Ari had never reached it.
Where's Pilgrim is the question.
But the people here were in a much worse condition than generally presumed. A plague had spread. The heroes decided they could best help the village by pitching camp a little distance away from the place of origin.
We got a big town hall? Hmm.
From time to time, they could now check on the village and maybe even receive new information about Ari's disappearance.
Hello? Since when has this been populated? When I was here last, there was a beautiful, quiet beach back there, perfect for swimming. And that village up there, it used to be beautiful too, ocean view and all, but now, plague's broken out. The water is foul and stinks, and the people are either dying like flies, or have already made a run for it. It all started when this exclusively dressed lady moved into the castle on top of the waterfall. Now, I'm not trying to blame someone here, but a strange coincidence, don't you think? The lady isn't very nice either. Her glance makes your blood freeze in the veins, it does.
You're saying a noble lady with evil eyes? Didn't we have to face some evil eyes when we were younger, you and I, Dario? Well, friends, it seems like we have to take a closer look at the castle and this lady. I have a sneaking suspicion, and maybe we'll find out where Ari and Pilgrim have gone to.
What, like a vampire or a necromancer? Oh. Okay then, let's get started. Start chopping trees. We have a college already, that's a good thing. Mining spots, that's a good start. What's it got to say?
I heard about a strange dwarf who is supposed to be somewhere to the east.
Okay. Could be
In
Pilgrim.
a small town with the beautiful name of Verino.
Okay.
I will show you the way for a little tribute only.
How much? $100. That's note. What are we seeing over here? Oh.
Yes.
Okay, apparently we've got a bunch of
If I have to.
serfs all separated. Oh, a
Consider
clay
it
pit.
done.
What about down here? There's a guy in green. Okay. Here you go.
Yes, master.
Shame I can't just tell him to follow him. I'll put Eric on too as well.
Yes, my lord. Yes, certainly.
Is it worth vomiting out a swordsman? Or some spearmen for that matter? Yeah. Get a swordsman squad.
Immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, my lord.
I'd like to have more of a look around to sort out my resource situation,
yes,
but
certainly.
we'll just have to make do.
Yes,
At least while we sort
Yes.
out this little mission
as
with
you
the
wish.
hermit.
Yes, my lord.
If I could just tell him to follow him, it won't be a problem. Can I, like, protect him? Where's he gone? No.
Yes, master.
Oh, actually, no, I can. Fantastic.
Yes, master.
Let's make sure that worked first. It did. Good. Okay. You lot. Oops, I've just messed up. It's fine. Also, Dario sees something.
Payday.
Well, probably down there, actually. Mm-hmm.
With pleasure.
Protect
There
it
we
with
go.
your lives.
Okay, let's get some
You will
more
need
serfs.
more
Plenty of wood for the moment. And plenty of coal, for that matter. Coal? Clay.
thalers. Sure.
Not coal yet. We're not in that that era. Mm-hmm. Okay, so where's this dwarf I heard about? Oh, yeah, it's Pilgrim.
With pleasure.
Immediately.
Is Pilgrim actually a dwarf, or is he just really short? Well, let's chat with Pilgrim. Oh, there's a bunch of people in here.
All right.
Friends, good to see you. You'll never believe what happened. When Ari and I arrived here to get an overall picture of the people's suffering, we were suddenly ambushed and kidnapped by a gang of soldiers. They took us away to an old castle on the other side of the river where we were incarcerated. I was able to escape after they questioned me, but sadly I had to leave Ari behind. I strayed through countless canyons and swam along the river. Finally, I arrived in Verino, where the people would hide me from the soldiers. But now that you're here, we should head to the castle together and kick some butt. I would really like to know who's behind all of this. And we should get Ari out of there fast. The poor girl is probably still incarcerated.
Hey, well, we found Pilgrim at least. So, that's good.
I'll do my best.
We'll put Pilgrim on 3 because he's got useful abilities. Okay. What's the alchemist and this trader got to say?
You can't imagine what I saw recently. I was watching some pirates who were actually hiding their treasure in the ground and then covered everything with mighty rocks. And then the fellows disappeared in the mountains up north. I already tried to move the rocks, but I'm lacking the necessary power. Now, maybe you would like to try your luck.
So what, mine it out or blow it up?
You don't look that strong yourself.
Says the alchemist. Okay. So is it like a mine thing or a blow up thing? Not sure.
Yes, very
Let's
well.
talk to this trader. Oh,
Consider it done.
Sulphur. Nice sulphur. Cheap sulphur. Ah, noble master. You're in need of some sulphur, aren't you? I have the best quality, and I'm the only one around still selling this valuable resource.
that's not going to be important.
Surely an educated and technologically adept nobleman like yourself will have a use for sulphur, won't you? People say that you might even be able to change the weather with sulphur, if you know how.
I'm guessing we're going to need it. Okay. Whilst we're waiting, we have a college, so let's get construction underway. So I can build some lovely
Will be done.
brickmakers
Yes.
and sawmills and the rest of it, and
Very well.
get the old infrastructure ramping
Consider
up.
it
In fact,
done.
if I was smart, I'd have done
As
that
you wish.
beforehand, but it's fine.
Consider it done.
Hey, that pays for
As
them.
you wish.
For the other chap I had to pay to get here.
You desire.
I didn't have to pay him, mind you. Okay, what you got to say, Miner?
Naturally.
Ever since the noble lady with the evil eyes moved into the castle on top of the waterfall, the plague has been getting worse and worse. You would almost be led to think that somebody was trying to punish the poor people for not joining the Dark Lord's side. I'm sure that the source of this evil can be found up in that castle, but who would dare to go? The castle is well guarded, and the soldiers are wild and brutish.
Mm-hmm.
Payday. You now have a new technology at
Excellent.
your disposal.
Okay. So, where are the lads? There's 4 of them. Excellent. Okay, well, what first? Sawmill. Always sawmill first. Mm-hmm. How are you lot doing? Yeah, get you some clean. You just nip off
Consider
down
it
here for a
done
second.
with pleasure.
You clear out some of these
Pleasure.
trees.
With pleasure.
Mm-hmm. No one else around here? Nope. Okay. Let's head this way.
Consider it done.
Anything down here?
Certainly.
Well, this leads to that village there, so
Yo.
we'll have to head there at some point. We'll get that treasure
Alright,
chest first.
I did
Che-
as you
treasure
desired.
chest, that
A
big rock.
sawmiller begins work.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
Let's build another one. Sure, we'll keep them lined up.
Sure.
All of your
I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
Can't find a free bed. What am I paying taxes for, I ask you?
build
Some more serfs.
farms in order to provide for all of your settlers.
Oh, we will provide for them eventually. Give me a brickmakers going. Bit of a tight squeeze, but we'll get out. Mm-hmm. Can I get another one round here? Probably there, actually, if I was to mine that out.
Sure.
Ready.
Okay, you lot,
All right.
squeeze around this way. Let's find out what's going on.
Fly and show us what you see as you
Mhm.
command.
It's funny, we send the bird out, but
Residents of your
we're faster
castle.
walking
There
than the
isn't
bird.
sufficient
So,
food.
oh, hello.
Yes.
Big rock. Pilgrim, blow it up.
Get a little loud.
It's payday. A brickmaker takes up his work.
Oh,
As you wish. Very well.
hey, 200 or $2,000. Lovely. Chop those trees down.
Certainly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do need to get the old population thing under control again.
It's raining.
I know it's raining. Thank you for the reminder. Okay. Let's get a farm down. Ooh, I'd like to get it there if I could.
Very well.
I can put a residential. I'll put it there. You lot just chop down that one tree. That should be enough, hopefully.
do not worry.
Lovely
Yes,
weather,
my lord.
of course. Okay, we're not at war with those guys, which is good. How do I get up here?
Yes.
I'm not seeing a... Oh, probably there. There's a big stone quarry there. Let's chat with this lot while we're here. Quickly take that tree down. I see, I knew I could squeeze a house in there if I wanted. We'll hold off a minute though. I need to make sure I get my happiness under control. Don't want my people to be too unhappy. It shouldn't matter till payday comes around, but you know. Best to get them happy beforehand. There we go.
No, just
Get that going
go
there.
away.
Can I get a farm in there? You know, I might... maybe not.
It's warming up again.
I know farms are very
Time to
picky about where they
spec
like to
away
go.
the big coats.
Oh, Dario sees some enemies. So he keeps flashing.
Fly and show us what you see.
What are you seeing?
I
These guys
did
aren't
as you
enemies.
desire.
Ah. That would be what he's seeing. And they're
Hey,
coming
stop
towards
that.
us. Lovely.
Don't you know who you're dealing with? I'm
Mm-hmm.
the king.
There aren't enough beds in your realm. There
We
isn't
shall fix that problem
sufficient
momentarily.
food. One of your heroes is under attack.
Thank you, Eric,
Your workers are
for
paying
clearing the
their
way.
taxes.
Yes.
Can I really not squeeze one in up here? Feels like I could. Ooh. Yeah, put that there. That's fine.
With pleasure.
We'll clear out this side as well, because we can get another brickmakers in there, I'm sure. Okay, while they're doing that, Dario, let's go have a chat with this guy. Also, I need to put a cut in, so I'm back in a moment. Okay then, what you got to say, Dario?
Yes,
Oh,
my
this guy who doesn't have a name. What's like cannons?
Ah, welcome. I've been awaiting your arrival.
Oh,
People call me Tugor the Honest. I belong to Ari's men, and I can tell you where our leader has disappeared to. A few weeks ago, she passed through here accompanied by a man called Pilgrim and wanted to inspect the area's estates by order of the Countess de Mortfichet. As you probably know, a terrible plague spread out in the area. Ari wanted to help the poor people. But before they could reach the infested village, they were attacked by soldiers and taken to the keep on top of the waterfall. As far as we know, since then the two have been locked away up there. I don't know who's behind all this, but we'd like to help you rescue our leader. For a small contribution towards our expenses.
of course.
Unfortunately, we can't do without in these hard times. If you compensate our costs, our men will follow one of your heroes at a time to support him in battle. Let's hope that together we'll be able to rescue Ari and Master Pilgrim from the grasp of these bandits.
Already got Pilgrim. That's not a problem. Yeah. Okay, tribute. Archer to follow Dario, swordsman, cannons. Okay. And buy sulfur. Very well.
As you
Let's go
command,
up here.
So it shall be.
We got a rock to blow up.
Your workers are paying their taxes.
Haha! I knew I could get a farm up here if I tried. Squeeze it there.
Like anything better.
Get me a residence
I'm
just
really
there.
not up for that right now.
And then we'll need to clear out this side over here because we can get another brickmakers in there. I may even go for a third brickmaker.
Sure.
That might be one too many, but we'll see. Right, okay, Pilgrim. Blow it up.
Worry, I know what I'm doing.
Oh, hello.
Complete.
Salim.
On my honor. So be it.
Excellent.
Now they will see who they are
I
facing.
completely missed.
With pleasure. For honor and glory.
Well, they're running away, which is a bit frustrating.
You do not have enough residences, Your Highness.
Where?
Kingdom for a warm, comfortable
There you go,
bed.
problem solved.
But nothing's free.
A hero is
Oh.
in great danger.
Okay,
All right. Immediately.
I see the problem. Problem it
I'll do
is.
my best.
Wow, you've got... Oh, that's not them, that's an enemy. Okay.
We will take care of
That
that.
makes things interesting. I would like to have gotten up there, but it's surrounded. Those are sulfur deposits.
Yes.
Okay then, well. We'll need to head back to base then.
As you wish.
Because we've got more
Alright.
exploration to go on for. Aye, we need to get this this area here secured and rest of it. I'd still like to find some more quarries if I can. I mean, I can make do with just brick makers, it's fine. But I just would like something a bit more. We'll get that going, so I've got tons of wood. Once again, the peasant swarm is extremely good for deforestation. Also, I've got loads of money from robbing those pirates.
Sure, with pleasure.
Your workers are paying their taxes.
All right.
Chop
no
trees.
problem.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yo.
Because of the limited space at the front, 'cause I parked it so close, only so many serfs can get out at once.
Certainly.
Fair enough.
As you command.
It may be an idea to move that sawmill a step further back.
We're perfect for
It's
that.
fine.
We will take care
It'll
of
manage.
that. I'll do my best.
Nothing down here. Check right into the corner.
I'll do my best.
Never be too careful.
We're
Nope,
perfect
nothing.
for that.
Okay, back up here.
Your wish is my command.
Want to get this
New
clay pit up and
technology
running.
has been discovered.
But Mum always said.
It's raining.
Good. What else? Yeah, might as well get that going. Again, it only costs money, and I've got plenty of that for the time being, so might as well use it while I've got it. In fact, there we go. Get some better vision. Nope, little hiccup. Plenty of iron down that way. What do I need for watchtower upgrades? I need gear wheels, don't I? That were it. Let's just put a watchtower there,
My lifetime.
just in case.
You now have a new technology at your disposal.
Yep. Tracking so my guys can see further.
You now have a new technology at your disposal.
Yeah, that one. Well, fortunately, it's not a long distance up here. It's a very short distance, in fact.
Fly and show us what you see.
Pilgrim. Get it opened up, lad.
I know what I'm doing.
No problem.
Sure.
There's only 3 of them, but it's
Did as
fine.
you desired.
Get that there.
Your workers are paying their taxes.
In fact, if I've got a spare serf, I'll send him over there.
Done.
I like to have them in groups of 4. 4 seems to be the good number.
Consider it done.
No problem.
Anything else over here?
Do that.
Nope, just that stone quarry. I didn't check to see how much that was. 12,000. Okay. Fine by me. That'll keep me going for, well, pretty much the whole game.
I am done here. Can I finish for today? Why? Certainly.
Residence.
Yes.
Build that as well.
Your wish is my command.
Oh, I
All
must
of
wait for
your
Pilgrim.
residences are full, but there are still some
Oh, hello.
homeless settlers. Your village
That's
is
what
under
worried me. Okay, we'll get some spearmen, because they don't cost out. That's why I was building the watchtower.
Complete.
I should have expected it. Oh, we need some
Why?
stone.
Certainly. Yes. Yes.
Well, if they don't come any further in, I'm fine by me. It costs wood to get these guys upgraded, so I'm not fussed in that department. Though those are lancers.
Summer is returning.
Let's get our own lancers, shall we? Also, nice that it's summer again. I can actually see what's going on. Okay, you lot back
Yes.
off.
So
Seems like they've decided
shall be.
not to push their
Consider
luck.
it done.
Blessedly.
Consider it done.
Pilgrim, blow that up.
Attention. There'll be a big kabow in a second.
I was going to say, it don't
Consider
require...
it done.
I was looking at the wrong thing. I was like, it don't require stone to build a quarry.
You were under attack.
Just that one unit. They will win, because, you know, they're better units than us.
Your workers are paying.
But I can replenish.
Please, let me do my job. I can do it.
And my guys will be upgraded soon enough.
How am I supposed to concentrate when you are tickling me?
A miner is starting work in one of your mines.
Oh, move off a little bit. There we go.
Charge!
Pilgrim there yet? He is good. Okay, you lot. Come down here.
Defend yourself. You were under attack.
They're mostly alright.
Terrify them! How am I supposed to concentrate
Q.
when you are tickling me?
Easier to press Q than move my mouse over it. I suppose I can get... No, I need to upgrade this, don't I? Which means I need more stone. Any second, my guides will go from 1 to 12 to probably 2 to 14, I'm guessing.
A new technology has
Yep.
been discovered.
Leave it to us. Now you can show me what you've learned.
Yeah, stab him to death. You lot,
Immediately.
keep exploring down here for now.
With pleasure.
I want to make sure this area is nice and secure-ish.
No problem.
Immediately.
Those rock piles are in the way.
With
Mine is out. Lots of clay
With
deposits down here, which is good. A lot of them, in fact.
immediately.
Leave it to us.
Do not worry.
Should I? Oh, and an iron mine. Even better. Okay then, you guys.
Yes.
Sure.
Deforest the absolute... Well, everything out of it. Yeah, I want to try and be efficient with my buildings, so I will hold off on getting the quarry for the moment.
Taxes and wages are paid.
We do need clay. Do I have one brickmaker or two? I think I only have one, don't I? Yes, I do. I meant to have a second one.
Nope.
Give me a second one. Do I have any space? Not really. I will need to build a second lot.
Why, certainly.
Immediately.
I might even put one, well, there somewhere if I can. You two
We
can
will take
guard
care of
here.
that.
I don't think they'll come this way, but they might do.
Yes.
You lot. I'll have to leave the watchtower for now.
If I have to.
All right.
If I build it, they'll only destroy it again.
Yes!
Your
You lot
wish
come
is
back
my
over
command.
here,
Immediately.
because that
Yes,
place is
master.
pretty much safe. There's nothing that can get around there.
I am done here. Can I finish for today? Can't you get on somebody else's
Okay,
nerves
you lot.
with your pushing and shoving?
Chop down trees, you
There
would
aren't
keep
enough
building it.
beds in your realm.
That will be solved momentarily.
All done.
There we go.
With pleasure.
And get this whole area cleared out.
Very well. Very
I'll
well.
get that iron mine up and running soon as well. The sooner the
A
better.
nice place to go about your daily job.
Is it worth building another 9 of these guys? Maybe. 40 is quite a lot. I can always sell some though. Go for a good 40.
No.
Make sure there's space for them to get out.
Nope, won't do that.
Yeah,
I'll
with how
leave
close
it
they
on
are to the
for
front
that
door.
Now.
With pleasure.
You lot. It's nearly gone. Excellent. And I can actually get a farm in there.
Payday.
Oh. That's not what you want to see. Advancing where? Do I have to protect a town? No, I don't. Yeah, no town to protect, so that's fine. That doesn't mean I have to keep my eyes open, because I don't know where they're going to come from. Be one of these two paths. Oh, if I could get some watchtowers on that cliff. Make it into ballistas or cannon towers. Whew. That'd cause some problems.
Fly!
Until they brought siege cannons and blew them up, of course, but hey, in the meantime, they do work.
All done.
Okay, you lot. Residents.
Pleasure.
I'm not seeing
Some of your settlers do not
where they're
know
advancing
places.
from. Just keep his eyes open. Ah, nice and clear. Get that iron mine up and running as well.
Forget it. Forget it.
A bunch of you lot.
You do not
Ooh.
have enough clay.
Heh.
I am
Once again,
done
the
here.
clay is the problem.
Can I finish for today?
Okay, let's take
Can't
half of
get
you
on
lot.
Somebody else's nerves
We're gonna
with
go
your
clay
pushing
mining.
and shoving.
Certainly.
You four, keep mining
Consider it
stone for
done.
now.
I am done here.
That
Can
requires
I
stone,
finish
doesn't
for
it?
today?
Yeah, the one thing I don't have a lot of at the moment. Let's get that lot.
I like it.
Do you
here.
require clay? You do. That's unfortunate. Well, get that iron shaft up and running. No reason not to. I don't know if there's enemy troops there. Get 2 more spearmen.
Payday.
Weak against swordsmen, but decent against other things. They'll be fine for now. I can always get rid of them later. Any second. And now I'll pretty much take most of this lot. In fact, we'll take all this lot once they've finished that tree off. And get the mining clay again. Oh, I am maxed out on population. That's a problem.
All done. No problem.
Granted, 40 of my population is going towards, what's it called? Peasants.
I wouldn't
So,
like anything better.
that's less than ideal.
If I have to.
Consider it done.
Let's get rid of one of these guys.
Aye. All right.
Make sure we got some space for the miners. I'll have to get rid of another 5 at some point.
Certainly, with pleasure.
Probably just 5 serfs. You lot, let's get that mine built, and then I'll get rid of them. Or at least another 5 serfs from somewhere. So much of these enemies advancing, they're nowhere to be seen. Unfortunately, that's the only village town hall available to me. Oh, hang on, there they are.
It is you desired.
Had to
Now
pop up
they will
eventually.
see who they are facing.
Apparently Eric's
Your
stuck.
heroes is under attack.
That was
As you
terrible.
Follow me to battle.
Okay. Salim. Or Salim,
Don't worry about your injuries.
as he's
anymore.
called.
It's raining.
No problem.
Mine that up. I'll get rid of a squad of spearmen.
You have to make
wrong
some
one.
space before you can assimilate more settlers.
Please, let me do my job. I can do it.
Your
Okay.
workers are paying.
What
their
sort of
taxes.
cannons did they have here? I don't remember. Hang on, are those enemy? Yeah, those are enemy cannon towers. That's annoying. I feel like I'm missing something.
Aye.
I know there's this guy down here. Oh, he gives me cannons, doesn't he? Yes. So it's money is the name of the game. Got ya. Should have noticed that a bit sooner, quite honestly. It's fine. Okay. Everyone's mining up still, that's fine. Right. So. Once Eric has regenerated his Order of Strength, let's push out with everyone as is.
We're perfect for that.
I want to get down to, I don't know. We go down that way, don't we? So we'll sort of
As you
just
wish.
go
Yes.
to here for now.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best.
Nothing over here,
Show
is
us
there?
the path.
Make sure they're not going to come back into my base and destroy it when I'm not there.
Summer is returning.
I'm not seeing anything, that's a good sign. Okay, tribute. Archers to follow Dario.
Very much.
Oh,
And here are the promised reinforcements. The men will always follow Master Dario. Good luck.
oh, they are. Ooh, let me neck. Whoa. Okay, calm down. Now I see why it wanted the units. Okay, swordsman.
Thank you very much. And here are the promised reinforcements. The men will always follow Master Eric. Good luck.
Let me neck. I didn't realise there were this
The
many
days of
units. It's a
clearing
blooming army.
Taxes and
Okay,
wages are
cannons.
Thank you very much. And here are the promised reinforcements. The men will always follow Master Salim. Good luck.
What sort of cannons are they? Oh, big cannons. Well, let me neck.
Not
Spoil me, why don't you?
We exploited it all.
actually Salim come down there?
Yes.
Because
Yep,
oh, not Pilgrim.
yep.
Salim,
So be
because the
it.
cannons are already.
My honor.
No, 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 no,
So
no, no, no,
be
no,
it.
no.
With
Salim,
pleasure.
stay up there because
All right.
the cannons
As you
need
wish.
to actually
All right.
be shifting.
Why?
Otherwise, they're going to take ages to get to where they need to be. So Dario can have a quick run down here, grab that chest, and then, well, I'll have to end the video because I'm at 40 minutes. What is it? Money? Nothing?
All right.
Yeah, 1,000 wood.
As you wish, master.
Fine by me. Okay then, everyone. Let's get you all sort of here for now. In fact, no, just hang there. Because I'm going to end the video here, so hopefully you'll have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I shall see you all next time.